COVID changed that.
Oh, I think so too.
I think a lot of people are starting to see, hey, I don't need this expensive office anymore.
Yeah.
Because nobody really comes here.
Yep.
And I can meet somebody for lunch. And it can be much more informal, which also makes it more comfortable for them. You've got to understand that a lot of these people are trusting in you.
For sure.
And when they see somebody all uppity, dude, I'll never forget it. My first like multi-million-dollar client, you know, slacks, button down, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Whole get up,
I hear
right?
you.
And so 3 weeks later, he came back into town, and he was in downtown Nashville. And at the time, I lived in the Gulch before the Gulch was like
The place.
The Gulch, right?
Yeah.
And so he calls me. He says, "Hey, man," he said, why don't you come down?" And he's an older guy, didn't have kids. And so he so he calls me, and I go see him. And I was like, "Hey, man, I just want to let you know I'm in jeans and a t-shirt. You know, like so you're not gonna see me."
Yeah.
And I walked in, and he hands me a beer and says, "If you ever put slacks on and a button down to show me property again, I won't buy anything from you."
I love it, right?
And I was like, "Dude, that speaks volume." And so the thing for me is like, I mean, dude, if you see me out and Saddam, so you know how I am.
Yeah.
Like,
You're a good old country boy.
Well, I think we live in a society where a lot of people have been taught, especially real estate agents, act as if you're successful, dress as if you're successful,
Right.
and you'll be successful.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the truth, man. I mean, I think people want to see you more of who you are,
For sure.
and not who you're pretending to be. And we live in a world right now where we're pretending to be somebody else,
For sure.
right? You've got YouTube, Instagram, so like, I mean, any social media out there, right? People are pretending to be something that they're not. Dude, I had a friend of mine, like, and it irritates me to no end because it's like we're living behind a mask.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, totally off subject. I had a friend, I had his wedding invitation on my refrigerator.
Yeah.
A month away.
Yeah.
Saw him on Facebook the day before playing golf with his buddies, talking about his fiance. He hung himself the next morning. Those are masks, man. People want to see who you are, Don.
Yeah.
They want to see the way that you dress every day.
Yeah.
They don't want the dog and pony show, dude. It's over. It's done. I used to know a real estate agent that would rent a Ferrari to park in front of a house in East Nashville that was $600,000.
Right. For
Now that house in East Nashville is a lot more than $600,000. But it was a perception. He wanted people to think that he was successful. He hadn't sold anything. Dude, if you look up the average agent and what they sell, they're not successful.
They're not successful.
I call it the 90-10 rule, right?
Right.
90% of agents don't do anything.
They don't.
10% of agents do 90% of the business.
Yeah.
It used to be like 80-20.
Yeah.
It's probably more like 90-10, and I'd say it's probably better than that now.